Okay, everyone. This is back for the second game of the season. I made a few more trades. Looks like our overall didn't go up at all. Our defense is still 4th. Our offense is 11th. We're still 6th overall. Dang. Okay, but basically I got a better shooting guard, and I kind of worked on the depth problem. But I do not have any draft picks. And this was a whole lot of trades. I did a shit ton of trades until I got the team I wanted. Literally, I traded one player for another. Tried to give. Took a player just to trade away later for a better person. Trade away all my draft picks. I actually traded some players for draft picks to trade for better players. It was the long thing, and I didn't have any room on my phone to record it all. And it was boring. Pretty sure I didn't want to watch it anyways. What is this? An away game again? And yeah, this team, not very good. They do got one win. So I was worried they might be good, but then I looked at their 24th defense, 25th offense, 27th overall. That's pretty bad. We're gonna wear alternative. No. There. Let's let them wear classic home because you know what? There we go. Dude, how is our team chemistry? Holy as you can see, I did a whole bunch of trades. But holy shit, our team chemistry is at 13%. Cap room only 2 million. Yeah, I pretty sure I can't make another trade, but ooh, that's bad. This is gonna be a really interesting game. Can skill prevail? I hope so.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Philadelphia 76ers. And now we'll send you out to Kevin Harlan and the crew. They're live at Wells Fargo Center.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Hayward 3 and favors the 4.
Okay.
Damian Lillard out there with the float.
Oh,
it's Valanciunas in its center. And for Philadelphia.
Oh, God. We're not even the best ranked team, as you saw. We're ranked 6th. Luckily, we're going against one right now is ranked 27.
Playing Western Conference teams is never easy. And for the 76ers last year, it got downright ugly. Some games against the West, they just didn't stand any chance.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Yeah, I don't think I can afford another trade.
Now for our starting lineups from point guard to center.
Team chemistry is just that bad right now.
And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Gordon Hayward.
Unless it's like a godsend trade, yeah, I'm not making another trade. These players, we need to work on our team chemistry.
His defensive game plan
like now.
To do what he needs to do to stop him.
Well, the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Celtics in Boston. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
First free throw is
Yeah,
good.
I don't think I'm making any more trades. I got a
On
pretty
a
good
blowout
lineup.
for Philly last
Worst
year against
position
the
is
West,
still
as
the
we
shooting
talked
guard.
about.
I was
Greg
not
only
able to get a
managed to
shooting
take
guard.
6 wins in their 30 games. Clark out of conference.
I was not able to get a shooting guard that had at least an 80. Actually, none of my players have at least a 90. But I got
And we all know
point
Utah is a
guard,
very
small forward,
young
power
team. Last
forward,
year,
and
only the
center are all
76ers
at least
were
80.
younger. Still very competitive,
Shooting guard is a
given the age
75.
and the lack of experience from this group.
And then my backup for each position is at least a 70. And then the backup for the backups, I think most of them are 70. But I think I do have like 2 that are in the 60s. So,
Clark, an interesting fact about the Jazz and their
but
age
also
last
no
year.
draft
At one
picks
point,
now.
they didn't even have the oldest starting 5 in the state of Utah. Now think of this: the starting
Not
5 of
exactly the
BYU,
best thing
Greg and I
to
were just
not
talking about
have
this,
a.
had an older average than Utah did.
Yeah, amazing. You look at the ages of Exum and Gobert and Favors. Makes sense that would be the
4-point
case.
lead.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke.
I'm so
Doris?
nervous. 13% team chemistry. 13%.
He told me there aren't many big men with the mobility and length of Jonas Valanciunas.
There's
And that
our
is a
first
player
foul.
They'll really have to account for, saying, quote, JV's still developing his skill set, but there just
Waiting for
aren't
our
that many
dumbass
people in the world of his size. And you factor in his motor, he can really impact a game. Guys, we'll see how they try to deal with him.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Roten, following the score by Damian Lillard. Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Lillard misses.
Oh,
They got the
God.
shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time.
Our offense is
Greg.
close to the
That's
top
good
10 at least.
They get it again.
What was it? It was
The
11?
shot is good.
And we got a top
He was the
5
first one to react
defense.
to that
Almost a
pick.
top
Excellent
3.
anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
I'm going to get that up. But this is all I'm doing for this year. No more trades.
Hayward outside.
I can't afford below 13%. We need to get.
Rebound by
Oh
the
my
76ers.
God.
This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
Here is Hayward. The 76ers getting the bucket. Pass to Lillard. Back to Hayward. Plenty of space. And that one hits back iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Last season, the first season of action for Nerlens Noel, officially a rookie after sitting out the 2014 season. He looked good, and he got better as the season was going on.
A great point. I think that year off really helped him grow as a player. Coming into the draft when he came out, he was a guy who I thought had one of the most unbelievable
And we're
moves
losing.
I had ever seen.
To a
And you know
27th
what?
ranked
Everything he
team.
was
Come
hyped
on.
up to be, he
Let's
lived
get this
up to
dub.
on the defensive end.
Or, you know, this is a horrible team. Yeah, I decided to trade after a win. I was such an idiot. I did too many trades. I'll admit, I think I did too many trades.
He doesn't get the second one.
And for Noel, I really think he took off in the back half of the season. Up his scoring, his shooting percentage, and his rebounding. You could see him getting better.
And yes, I
almost
kept
every game.
Lillard. I couldn't find a
That is
rating
not
higher
enough
than
coverage. Got to
Lillard.
do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean,
And he,
defense did not
I don't
look
know,
very
maybe
good.
the last game was an off game.
Now, here's Thompson. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Roten. Back to Thompson. 3-pointer, and that one's good. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And by the end of the season last year, Noel was
Oh, I got a
completely
follow.
different
Aaron, a follow. That's
as
my
a
new shooting
player.
guard.
Always a defensive force in the league. His development is probably
Oh, I don't
going
have his-
faster than many expected.
I'm not even sure how many of these people
He's been patient
were
so
original
far,
Jazz
nothing yet
players
on the
now.
scoreboard. And the basket by Lillard.
I think I just
The soft
literally
finger
just
roll is just one of the many
uprooted the
fancy
entire
moves
Jazz
he has in
organization.
his
This is
bag of shot making.
this is make or break it.
Following the score by Damian Lillard.
This is make or break it.
Okafor sets the pick for Roten.
I
He
just
feeds it to
uprooted the
Noel.
entire Jazz organization. I don't think there's a single
Thompson
player on that
outside.
team that
Three-pointer.
was originally with the Jazz whenever
Derek
I got
Favors
the
ripped the
team.
rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring.
Maybe
Let's
the
see
small
if he
forward,
can
starting
eventually
small forward.
Get back on track.
Lillard with it. Picked up by
I
Thompson.
think so.
Three-pointer.
Small forward and power
Hayward.
forward, I think, are the same.
Rebound by Roten.
I think to start.
Roten's got 3
Other
rebounds
than
so
that,
far in the
that's it.
game.
Because I believe they were already in the 80, and I think I left
Thompson
them
passes to
alone.
Roten.
I don't know, I did a lot of trades. And it doesn't seem to have made my team any better, as you saw. I'm still 4th in defense, 11th in offense, and what was it, 6th overall.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
He's been trying to
The only
add
thing
that
that
mid-range
happened
to his
was it made my
arsenal, but
chemistry
it still
worse.
isn't there just yet.
So and I lost all my draft picks. So
A follow outside.
I guess I should
Dish
have
to
left
Lillard.
my draft picks alone. I should have just left the trades alone and just built my team chemistry up. I don't know. Fuck.
Follow
Shoot the
kicks
ball.
to Lillard. Let's go. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
Almost got the ball
Lillard's
stolen.
got 9.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Noel, a screen on a follow. This is to Roten. Okafor sets the pick for Roten. Back to Okafor. Shot is off. Nice lead from Valanciunas. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against
Did they
Detroit.
just get a fast break
They
score?
were just locked
I think that's our
really in
first
the zone
fast
from a
break
team
score.
defense standpoint,
Like,
and
you had
nobody ever
0
got stuck
last
on
month.
an island. There was always somebody providing
5
help,
of
and the
18 from the
communication was
three-point land
tremendous.
last
And that
game.
was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Here's Roten. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. And that one's good. Timeout is called. First
Yeah,
of
this
the game
seems
for
worse
the
than their
Jazz.
last team. Last team was
And
20th
last year,
overall.
quite a rookie campaign for Nerlens Noel. He had the ACL
This one is
injury
27th.
he sustained in college. Missed
Honestly,
his
I think
first
it did
full
pretty
season
decent.
with the
I took this
Sixers.
team
And like
when I
talked
got it,
about, you know, he came
30th
back
overall.
and really,
Now
with a
it's
flourish,
6th.
made a mark his first year in the league.
Yeah, and Taylor, a lot of
I
people
went
wondered
from 30th
how
overall
he
to
bounced
6th
back from
overall
that
before
knee.
its
And
first
I have
game.
to say, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
He
I say
finished
they're
third
pretty darn
in the
good.
voting for Rookie of the Year.
I just have to be willing to put up the dough. Cap space is at 2 mil. Yeah, I don't think I
Jazz
can
leading
get
by
anyone
3.
good for 2 mil.
Aflalo with it. Kicks to Lillard. It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball.
And, you know, getting back to Nerlens Noel, if it weren't for the ACL tear, he may have been the first player drafted in 2K13. His 8 rebounds and nearly 2 blocks a game as a rookie show he has the talent.
First player drafted in 2K13.
Lillard left side.
That's funny.
In low, Valanciunas. Noel with the block. And here we go.
Instead of saying in the NBA.
And stolen by Favors. Favors with a screen on Thompson. Valanciunas dishes to Aflalo. And
There we go.
Hayward gets it to go.
And one thing to
13%
note about
teammate
Nerlens
chemistry, but it
Noel,
looks like we're
last
passing
season,
a lot more than
he
last
was a
time.
thief. He averaged almost 2 steals a game as a rookie center.
Why are we
tells me
passing
he has
more with a
than
lower
just
team
quickness
chemistry?
and length, guys. He has great anticipation and still one of the best motors I have ever seen.
Okafor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Why did we give up the
Relentless on
rebound?
the
We're not
glass
supposed to
is
give up
what
the
he is, and
rebound.
that tip-in was the result of all the hard work he puts in down low.
Valanciunas passes to Lillard. The 3.
Ooh, Favors.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what else I like about him, Steve? He'll do whatever it takes to help that team out. We've seen him take some absolutely gut-wrenching charges that a lot of other guys would simply avoid.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Utah was so tough near the end of last season, Greg. They weren't going to make the playoffs, but they did give other teams some trouble.
That's a great point. And how about going 19-10 after the All-Star break? Another team that would have been in the playoffs if they were in the East.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Utah. And he's
Here
good
in
on
the
the
West, we
second.
gotta be one of the best.
And, you know, for the Jazz, you mentioned their post-All-Star break surge.
I mean, it's lucky that our first 2 games were against crappy teams.
Was good enough for 6
But it's still
busts
good
in the league.
tests. They're still away games.
Here's Covington.
And it's what,
He picked up
like I
18
said,
points
again,
in the
I'm
last
lucky
one
it's against bad
Yeah,
teams.
but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
We are definitely passing more than last
Follow
time.
kicks to Lillard. Drains it from beyond
And
the arc.
Lillard's doing better than last time.
Lillard's
What
got
the hell?
12 points in the game.
And really, the Jazz
Lower team
were a team
chemistry,
nobody
and
wanted
we
to play
pass more.
after the break.
Can someone
They were over
explain that?
500 against
Because
the
I
rest
don't
of the West
understand
and had
it.
some big wins over playoff teams in
That's
the
why
process.
there are not very many passes.
Here's
And when they
Covington.
did pass a lot of.
Here's
There were
Landry.
quite a few
And
bonehead
that's
passes
good. A nice
that were
job
just.
on the glass
Let me
as
throw
they
the ball
pick
out
up
of
2 on the
bounds.
second effort.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else.
So I
Things
guess-
like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
The I guess if the players are good enough, team chemistry don't matter.
Here's the pass to Porzingis. Now the feed to Lillard. 6 to shoot. And Lillard gets double
Shoot the
teamed.
ball, Lillard. Or pass the ball, I mean. What do you.
Here's the 3.
I-
And they
I meant
force the
pass.
shot clock violation.
I meant pass.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. He's coming off an excellent season. 12th in scoring, 16th in assists, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
I tell you what, he really saved this team's bacon in several games last year. And oh yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league too.
This team? No, he wasn't part of this team last year.
The 76ers trailed by 5. And Thompson kicks to Roten. Feeds to Okafor.
Ooh, what
And
a
stolen
steal.
by Favors.
Lillard.
Passes to Porzingis. Back to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Again the miss by Lillard. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. He kicks it to Landry. He passes it to Roten. Can't hit. So Utah will take it the other way. Lillard outside. Favors sets the pick for Lillard. Here's Porzingis. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Lillard, right side. Back to Aflalo. Uncovered. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Okafor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now, here's Roten. He had 13 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston. 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Utah calls timeout.
And without a doubt, one of the biggest stars of the draft this past summer is Jahlil Okafor. He led Duke to the national title, a true center, kind of a throwback, if you will, that a team can build around for many years to come.
A different look for Utah. Chris Kamen's checked in
So-
for Favors. Hundley comes in for Aaron Aflalo.
Our over
And
500
Trey Burke subbed in for
record is
Damian Lillard.
probably going to be a little bit skewed, considering the first team we went against was 1-0, so that's over
Utah leading
500.
by 3.
But it was the 20th ranked team.
Now here's Burke.
The second team will win against 1-0. This
On the
one,
wing, Turner.
we're probably going to win it by the looks of it.
Pass to Porzingis. They need this one. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
But again, they're the 27th ranked team.
116
So that would
left
be
to play in the
2-0
first.
against teams over 500.
Cannon kicks to Wallace.
Because we
He
win
dishes
against
it to
shit
Landry.
teams. I think our over
6 on the
500
shot
record's
clock.
going to be a little bit skewed.
A jump hook. No good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Outside Turner. 46
Hoping
seconds
there's no
left to play here
interruptions
in
on
the
my phone
first.
this time.
To Burke.
And so far
Punches
there's-
a three.
oh, blocked. We got blocked.
Sent back by Wallace.
Really, we got our...
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play.
Oh, man.
They're doing everything they can to put
Fuck
things in
you.
their favor. You earn that. And they're
Okay.
actually earning it
Yeah,
well
team
right now.
chemistry's being a problem now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Heyman dishes to Burke. Puts the lead pass in front of
Oh, we
him.
also got Burke still.
Heyman passes to Dunleavy. He feeds it to Burke. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Come on.
Burke's got his first basket of the night. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cannon from long range. And that's not going to go. There's the
Hey, we're
buzzer,
doing
and
better
not
than
much
last
scoring
game.
at all
Instead of
through
going
first
into
quarter
the
of play.
second quarter with a
Jazz
1-point
out in
lead, we're
front,
going
up
up
by 2.
to the second quarter with a
Live
2-point
from
lead.
Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Instead of 1-point lead, it's a 2-point lead. We improved a lot. They're a worse team.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. The Utah Jazz take on Monte Ellis and the Indiana Pacers this Saturday, 7 o'clock Central.
Monta is...
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
Here's Stauskas. So on the floor for Utah. Scola out there with Chris Kaman. Then there's Trey Burke. Then there's Dunleavy, and it's Turner in at the small forward. Stauskas kicks to Wallace. Stauskas. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Outside Turner. Kaman inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Chris Kaman, guys, signing with the Blazers last season,
Okay.
he's had big contracts before, but told his agent, hey, let's focus on getting a winning situation.
Free throw drops for Kaman. And the Blazers really needed bench depth in their front court, Clark. A great situation for Chris Kaman to come into and contribute.
Yeah, you know, he felt he'd been overlooked with the Lakers the season prior and bruised his ego a bit. In Portland, he found a defined role providing scoring off the bench, which suited him well.
The 76ers didn't lie to themselves about last season, Greg. They knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs.
I
They spent a lot
seriously
of
did not
time
mean
last
to do
season
that.
developing their young players.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, the third straight year the Sixers would miss the playoffs. But as you said, Kevin, they knew what the season had in store. The key was could they keep those young guys focused on growth and experience and not get caught up in the fact that they struggled to win games.
Embiid the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. And as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for Chris Kaman.
Plumlee. Okay.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And it's clear for the Sixers, the plan has been to continue to add good young players. Eventually, I think they'll be a force in the East. There's no guarantee, but they've got a plan and they're sticking to it.
That's good.
If you're waiting for
Building a
him
big
to
lead
miss
right now.
when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. There's the dish to Cannon. Kicks it to Stauskas. Another miss by Philadelphia.
A lot of teams that win a title
Maybe that makes it
often
easier.
have a former #1 pick leading the way, or at least a top 3
Oh,
NBA
God.
draft pick as their leader.
Get
So
out the
the
ball.
76ers are trying a shotgun approach to that, trying to get as many top 3 picks as they can, hoping one turns into the next superstar.
And the shot goes in from Embiid. Jazz leading by 4. And here is Burke. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Cannon dishes to Embiid. The pass to Cannon. Embiid kicks to Cannon. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Grant.
Oh,
The
God,
screen.
no. Why are
Here's
we giving up the
Holmes.
rebounds?
Fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The 76ers, #1.
You know, I don't know if
If
the
you look at
numbers
the
even told
teams
the
with the
story.
worst team
I mean,
chemistry
their
in the entire
defense
league,
was
yeah,
as
that'd be
good
mine with
as it gets,
13%.
often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
No good on that one.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening, one-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
He hits the second from the line. Last year, the Jazz acquired the Stampede from the D-League. It makes sense. They'll have a designated place now to develop, break all their young talent.
And Kevin, it's really a key for the Jazz to have those extra minutes available for all those young talents to get an opportunity to get confidence, but also to learn your system. I think more and more NBA teams will follow this route of buying D-League teams.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They
Yeah,
had a
because
strong
even though I
game
have
on
my
that front,
players
Clark, no doubt
trying to go
about it.
after the rebound, they're not
Here's
doing it.
Fulton, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Oh, God.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Turner. Dishes it to Plumlee. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Plumlee. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Here's a screen by Noel. Roten, the pass to Cannon. Noel, a screen on Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Cannon. And that one's good.
Hey.
Noel. Noel's got 5 points so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outside Turner.
Problem is team chemistry. We gotta
Feeds it to Plumlee.
We are much better than them.
Soft touch off the
Much
glass.
better. This should not
And
be a
the
close
Jazz
game.
lead by 2.
Team chemistry is extremely important.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4.
We're gonna lose our first game against a good
Not a
team.
whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Cannon. An 11-point game for him in the win against
Unless we're just lucky and we get like just the beginning of a long streak of bad
And the
teams.
go-ahead bucket, no good.
And we
For
get our
Utah,
teammate chemistry up
they've
before we
gone
can
50%
get.
from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. That's going to be
What
over back, not
the-
watching for the line that time.
Yeah, another turnover there, but guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
And the Jazz making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Al Roten. Noel sets a screen for Roten. Passes it to Grant. Okafor. Okafor's got 6.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Lillard outside. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard attacking. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Cannon kicks to Roten. Leads him in there. And that one's good.
Stop giving up the easy buckets.
Noel's got 4 this
You're
quarter.
better than them. 6th. We're better than them by
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter
21.
so far.
We're 6th. They're 27. We're ranked 21
Here's
points
Dunleavy.
higher than them.
He's had some playing time,
21
but no
spots
scoring
higher
yet from
than
him. Lillard attacking, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that is a
That was a
major
nice-
lead
yeah, that was
flush
nice.
right there, my friends.
In a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean,
Lillard's
so
doing a
often when
hell
the
of a
team
lot
gets that
better.
kind of explosive play out of
Honestly,
its backcourt,
Here's the thing. We're
that can
passing
really
more.
rally and galvanize
Lillard's
the whole
doing
squad.
better. There's actually a
Look
few
here
things that's
last
a
year in
good
the
sign.
NBA, where the Jazz ranked 3rd in blocks, 11th in rebounding, and for team steals, a little bit to be desired there. Just made it to the top 20 in the league.
And as you mentioned, so many blocks for them last year. Some highlight reel rejections in that mix over the course of the season. No doubt about it.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Okafor with a screen on a follow. Okafor, the open look. That misses off the backboard.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Lillard dishes to a
Still
Flalo.
making some boneheaded decisions,
He kicks to Hayward.
but there are certain
Lots of room. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
There are
Okafor's
certain
got 7
things that
rebounds
are
in the
better.
game.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract. Clark last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting it. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
Lillard attacking. Pocket 6. Porzingis. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Why can't we get a
Noel's
rebound?
got his 3rd rebound on the night. Thompson passes to Okafor. Okafor with the screen. He dishes it to Okafor. That one off the back iron and out.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentage. But really impressive, his shooting
There we
percentages
go.
were way up.
Go
That's
for
a
those
big
easy,
step
high
forward,
percentage
I believe,
shots.
in his development.
76ers trailing. Noel was screen on a follow. And Thompson kicks to Okafor. Okafor
Make it
sets the
another
pick for
low-scoring
Roten.
game. We can do
Back
it.
to Okafor. He passes to Roten. 76ers moving the ball around. A fadeaway. A rebound by the Jazz. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, on the topic of whether Hayward is a true max prospect, he did some things last year to at least argue that he is. He was stronger, a lot more aggressive going to the rim. His defense improved too. He'll need another year of development like that to silence the
nice,
doubt.
crisp passing.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been
Some of the time.
Dime-dropping delights is what I
still
call
get
it.
those
That is a nice pass.
big boneheaded
Yeah,
decisions.
he's on the money, that's no doubt. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And you know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, we usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 4. Okafor with the screen on Lillard. Roten, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Roten's got 7 points here in
Yeah,
this
if he had
quarter.
better team chemistry,
It was a
he would
slow
not have
start
gotten
for him.
to that
But he started to take off
rim.
since we hit the
He went
second
through
quarter, guys.
5 people
And the Jazz
because
call
of
time
one
here.
pick.
Well, the city of Philadelphia has had some tough fans. There's no doubt. You know, we've seen them boo Santa Claus. You can imagine, Greg, how they felt about this Sixers team a year ago.
You know, the Sixers were going to be in trouble from the very start of the year. A lot of fans didn't even bother to show up to boo. I mean, Philly had the worst attendance in the league last season.
But they've got hope, Greg.
A lot of young talent. Maybe this is the year it starts to materialize.
Valanciunas dishes to
Really
Lillard.
bad pass. We were lucky that was in
Hayward outside.
stolen.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Hayward. 6 to shoot. On its way from a follow for 2. And that one goes off.
Well, when you look at the 76ers, it's no surprise that they have empty seats. I mean, they ended up 12 and 29 at home, which wasn't the worst mark in the NBA, but it was tied for second worst.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the court.
Floats one. And it's Noel
Come
with the
on,
rebound.
I got you.
Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You were a better
Philadelphia
shooting guard
just
than what I
At
had.
times, hard to watch, even at home. I mean, they had the worst home field goal percentage in the entire league. Hard to get the crowd into it if you are clanking it on the rim every trip down.
Lillard outside. Back to Aflalo. Makes the lead pass. Offensive rebound. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
And Valanciunas, no good on that one.
And, you know, Utah might not have finished 500 on the season, but they did finish 500 against the Eastern Conference. Went 15 and 15 last season.
Roten, the pass to Okafor. He feeds it to
So,
Roten.
yeah, the West is the problem. Which makes sense.
Another miss by Philadelphia. And for the Jazz, getting those wins, Greg, out of conference, you was talking about that, was a big key for them. Helps them keep pace, Clark, in this rugged Western Conference.
And I thought the Jazz got better and better as the season wore on. They started slowly against the East last year, but won 5 of their last 6 out of conference.
No!
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Aflalo with it. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Aflalo. It's to Porzingis. On the way to Aflalo. And the 3 off target.
Oh,
Thompson kicks to
God,
Roten.
no. Don't say we're going to have tied.
Here's Okafor. No
Thank
good on the
God.
buzzer beater. In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Jazz lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Not even 40 points for any of the teams going into halftime. So it's possible that we could both end up in the 70s. And obviously the problem is now solely team chemistry. Ooh, LeBron James is doing pretty good. The Cavs are 3-0. Dang. Raptors 2-0. Cavs have a pretty good start. Who are we going up against next? I forgot already. Rockets against the Warriors. Let's go Rockets.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Oh, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Hollis Thompson. Nerlens Noel is out there with Okafor. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Covington in at the 3. Back to Okafor. The dish to Noel. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Thompson. Covered by Lillard. Thompson outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Snatched up.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Lillard with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Hayward. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 8 points for Gordon Hayward. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Roten dishes to Covington. Kicks it to Roten. Shot clock at 5. Now the pass to Covington. Lets the free fly. Rebound, Utah.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Hayward passes to Lillard. Back to Hayward. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated into how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He's actually a head coach for Australia for a while in the national play. Utah leading. And Lillard pitched to Valanciunas. Back to Lillard. Favors sets the pick for Lillard. Gives him the lead pass. You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
For Utah, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That free throw, no good.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time, could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
And he sinks the second.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget. Sometimes it takes big man a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
Roden kicks to Covington.
Just supposed to be one of the
Thompson
worst
outside.
based on
To tie. 6 on the shot clock.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Hayward goes in. In low, Alan Judas. The basket good off the assist from
Alan
Hayward.
Judas.
And the Jazz lead by 5. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
They still got more points in the paint. This is all wrong. We're supposed to get more points in the paint. We're supposed to get more rebounds.
There's the feed to Covington. There's the three. And the shot is good. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Fades back. Hayward dishes to Lillard. Feeds it to Aflalo. Pass to Favors. Pocket 6. Fires from 14. They grab their own miss. Dishes it to Hayward. Lillard outside. Lillard, right side. Hayward. He kicks to Valanciunas. Excellent D there from Okafor. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Roten. Back to Thompson. He dishes it to Covington. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. An even 3-on-3 break. Roten with it. Lillard picks him up. Roten kicks to Covington. He passes to Okafor. Thompson drills the three-pointer.
And rotation.
Thompson's got 8.
Of course.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there's already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Follow the pass to Lillard. Hayward outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it
There
up.
you go.
Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
And I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it
what do you mean
the way
quality?
they
He
did,
made it.
but it all worked out for him.
Yeah.
Timeout called the 76ers.
You know, there are those who wonder
Bitch,
if
that
Gordon
was a
Hayward can
switch.
lead a team to the promised land. However,
That
as
was a
just
switch. What do you mean the
sophomore,
quality of that
he led a
three-point shot? That was a
non-powerhouse
switch.
college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just one basket away from winning it all.
Hopefully we're going to win it all this year.
Here's Embiid.
Hell, honestly, going from the worst
He feeds
team
it to Roten,
to the playoffs is honestly an accomplishment.
and it comes off the front of the rim.
So I'll be happy with that.
Well,
But I
back
really
there,
am
when he
hoping
took that
to.
buzzer-beating half-court shot called
win it
that
all.
would have won his school the championship. You actually called that game, and it did hit the backboard and rim, but unfortunately did not go in.
Well, Hayward's the kind of guy who's willing to put his team on his back and try to carry him. He's willing to take that responsibility on. Whether he can deliver at the highest level, time will
There you go,
tell.
2-score game.
He's been one of their more reliable
Ugh.
options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now, here's Roten. 8 points in the game so far. There's Embiid. No good.
Can we
And
stop
Utah
giving
the
up
other way.
rebounds that we should be grabbing? That dude grabbed the rebound behind you.
Lillard, right side. Favors sets the pick for Lillard. A follow. He took good advantage of that screen. And now a
A
6-point
follow from
Jazz
wide
lead.
open.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot.
Was it
Underrated, but
two-pointer?
not undervalued.
Oh, man.
Thompson against the follow. Roten kicks to Thompson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Lillard. 18 points for him. Pascal Flalo fires the three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
2 3-pointers in a
And that's
row.
now 7 points for Aaron
A
Aflalo.
10-0 run in the last 2
And
minutes.
nice
That's pretty
job
good.
Again, that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right.
This is
Good,
actually a pretty good
solid,
run.
steady, no frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia.
Let's go.
The 76ers trailed by 9. Now the dish to Embiid. Embiid
Skill
with
is starting to
three.
shine through. You can't do all skill though when you go
Points in the
against
game
good
so far.
teams. You
Shot
gotta
clock
get
at
that team
6.
chemistry up. But right now, skill is definitely showing.
Puts up the baby hook, and that's good off the glass that time. Roten's got 4 points this quarter. On offense, here are the Jazz. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Lillard kicks to Aflalo. Keenan sets a screen for Aflalo. Three-pointer, Lillard. Landry grabs the miss. The 76ers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Roten dishes to Wallace. Kicks to Roten. And the pass to Covington. Landry. He's covered by Favors. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Landry no good. Jazz leading by 7. The feed to Aflalo. Back to Lillard. Passes it to Aflalo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Aflalo's gone 3 of 9 and out from the field, 33%. Covington passes to Wallace. Buries it from 3-point range.
Okay.
Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The 76ers are coming
Jazz
back.
have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Feeds it to Kaman. Back to
Which is
Lillard.
never a good sign if the team's coming back against
Dishes
us.
it to Aflalo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was
But you know
Lillard.
what? Doing a
Lillard's got 6 assists now in the
13-5
game.
run.
The 76ers trail
So
by
actually,
7.
the previous, it's like a 5-3 run right
Roten
now.
kicks to Embiid.
Or a 3-0.
Pass to Roten. He dishes it to Covington.
Oh, there we go. That's how you get a rebound.
Kaman's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing of Flalo. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Lillard. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Landry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Lord, all of a sudden, I started praising him a little bit, and
Now
now he's
here's
doing a
Roten.
hell of
A
a
lot
lot
of room. And here's Covington from the arc. Philadelphia last year struggled in a number of ways, Greg. The big one was they couldn't make shots as a team. Very basic.
Kevin, lowest field goal percentage in the entire league, and by a wide margin. Hard to get any wins when that's the case.
For the Jazz, Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Kaman. Scola comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Turner in for Aaron Aflalo. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Lillard attacking. Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
The first free throw is good. free throw is good for Damian Lillard.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Why do we need a verification code?
Here's Cannon, covered by Lillard. Thompson for the triple. Luis Scola with the
Ooh,
rebound.
there we go. Ooh, go, 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 go.
Scola's got his third rebound
Yes!
of the night.
Fast break
And for
with a
Lillard, that
teamwork.
motivation. And remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving. And Lillard calls it wood on the
17,
fire.
4,
Those things
5, 5,
keep him focused and also hungry.
And Thompson kicks to Cannon. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cannon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And remember, Lillard, the former Rookie of the Year, he's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely on the rise.
He's been wayward and just off on
It don't matter. We're
everything
going
he's
into the
put
fourth
up in
quarter
this
with the
period.
lead. I think we got this win. Going to fourth quarter with the lead, that's a high
He
chance
feeds it
of
to
a win.
Cannon. From deep. Shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Utah out in front. They lead by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
We got this. 8-point lead going. Going into fourth quarter. 8-point lead. That means they have to score 10 more points than us to win, or 9 more points. Really, 9 more points than us to win.
Tune in for a scary night of basketball. Halloween in the NBA. DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Saturday night in the NBA.
Which I don't think they can. Because we're going to score at least 20, and I don't think they're going to score like 29.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily.
I think they've only had one quarter where they scored at least 20 points. I think.
Here's Lillard. Taking a look at the Jazz. Scola out there with Evan Turner. Then there's a follow.
They're
Then
being
there's Jonas
extremely defensive
Valanciunas.
right now,
And it's
though, so-
Lillard in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Turner off the drive. The 3. Shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Roten dishes to Covington. Pass to Roten. Kicks it to Okafor. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Take a look at the game for Okafor. 11 rebounds and 1 assist.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Jazz.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Gordon
That's not a
Hayward
good
checked
sign.
in
I
for
think
Utah.
it's the first quarter ever where they scored first. We've always scored. No, not ever. I think the first quarter they scored first. But I mean, the first game we scored every quarter first.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania Club, and it's the
Defense
case
and
now.
rebounding.
It
That's
still
how I'm
sure
building
is the
this
case.
team
I mean,
too.
it's hard
So
to
he's a
find a
good
guy
fit.
with this combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
Roten kicks to Thompson.
I say Neal's more aggressive. That's the kind of players I
And
want.
he's
More
finally
aggressive
getting the feel
defensive
from
rebounders.
beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
A follow outside. There's the dish to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Utah. Valanciunas, good.
And watching Valanciunas rebound, it's clear he has all the tools. Great anticipation, really looks to box out. Strong vertical, might just need to add some strength to become a perennial 10 rebound a game guy.
Roten, the pass to Thompson. And there's the feed to Covington. Back to Thompson. Leads away. And it's Thompson again missing.
And for Valanciunas, he's been working on his defensive consistency. Last year, he actually increased his blocks per game while lowering his fouls per game. That's a big step forward in his development.
Turner dishes to Hayward. No good.
Valanciunas
And it's
is literally the
Philadelphia
type
the
of
other
player
way.
I want my team
The pass to Roten.
to run at. So he's exactly what I wanted to get.
And he lays it up and in.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Outside Turner. He passes to Stoll. Kick out to a follow. It's held in by the 76ers.
Come on, in order to win, we gotta make some shots.
Thompson with it.
We can't just hope they won't make a lot.
Utah with the rebound. Stoll's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Turner. Hayward on the wing. Back to Turner. Passes it to a Flower. Again, a follow missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Roten kicks to Thompson. Feeds to Roten. Dishes to Covington. Offline with his 3.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
A follow to pass to Stoll. He dishes it to Turner. Back and down. That's good. And the Jazz lead by 8.
There we go,
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the 4th.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Now here's Roten. Turner covering. That's to Holmes. Back to Thompson. 18 feet out. Luis Scola with the rebound. Scola's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
I think we get
And
70
Utah
points
making a
we win.
change here.
That's what I think.
Porzingis is checked in.
I don't see them getting 70 points.
Here's Lillard.
Or more than 70. I just don't. Pass the damn ball.
He kicks it to Hayward.
Well, you have passed it quite a few times, actually.
He feeds it to
be honest.
Valanciunas. Hayward down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails the 16-footer.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Roten kicks to Covington. Bangs home the trifecta.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Lillard dishes to a Flalo. Pass to Hayward. Back to a Flalo. The train. And it's rebounded by Covington. The 76ers trailed by 7. Roten kicks to Covington. The offensive rebound. And he gets it to
Come
go.
on.
And here's something else.
6 points in 6 minutes? I think they can do that.
He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
He set the
Oh,
pick.
dude.
And Lillard kicks to a Flalo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
We're
And he's really having all sorts
gonna
of
give
problems
them the
with
win.
his
Are we
jumper
seriously
right
gonna
now.
give them the win or something?
Big
Is
time.
that what
I
we're
mean,
trying to
The
do?
words that come to mind, ice and cold and
Neither team wants to win
disappearing
this.
strokes, all with a plot.
We don't want to win this. It's a 3-point game now. What the fuck? We have this game in the bag.
The pass to Porzingis. Takes it to Hayward. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
A little bit of a defensive
Yeah, but they made a
breakdown there.
whole lot of
He's
shots in
not the
such
guy
a
you
short
wanna
amount of
leave
time
open
when
on the perimeter. You've got to stay
they've been
attached to him.
struggling all these other times.
Thompson outside. Roden covered by Lillard. Roden, the pass to Langford.
Yeah, we
And he
gave him
gets
that
it to
shot.
And really
Yes.
a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just
they're going to get to
pinpoint
70
passing
points.
for the finish.
Utah leading by 4. Utah calls timeout.
When they show
That was a nice
no
surprise. Tony Roden
offensive
was last season,
momentum, all of a sudden
especially
the fourth quarter
effective
hits and they're
taking
getting...
over at the point, Clark, with Michael
we got no
Carter Williams
defense.
gone.
Yeah, Roden put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the
It's like we don't
defensive
wanna win
end
this.
as well.
It's
He's
like
one
we
of the
wanna
few
give them
talents
the
on the Sixers roster
victory.
that hadn't been traded away.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Hayward dishes to Lillard.
What comeback?
A follow.
We're not supposed to be the ones making the comeback. We're supposed to be the ones stopping the
number
comeback.
7 for him tonight.
And for Roden last season, he even took on more of a scorer's mentality.
Go,
Went up
go.
in
Oh,
points,
God
went
damn
down
it.
in field goal percentage. But like a boxer, he gets a little extra credit for pushing the action.
Here's Roden.
It's only a 4-point game.
6 to
Come
shoot.
on.
Okafor with the screen on Lillard. Here's Roden.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
A follow goes in. Down low. Porzingis passes to a follow. Valanciunas sets a screen for a follow. Looking to get back on track here. Can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And, you know, talking about Roden, I think the next step in his development is to produce at the same level, but with greater efficiency. Too often, his highlight reel
No
passes
one
led
wants
to
to win
turnovers.
this
He
game.
would gamble
Everyone's just
defensively, too.
missing.
That's, to me, just a young player
This
growing
game
up on the job.
could go either way, and it seems like no one wants to win this.
Lillard outside. Shot to the
See?
And here is Landry. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Covington kicks to Roden.
Please don't give them an open shot. They're not going to miss forever. We got to make a shot too. What
Rebound,
in the
Utah.
world is this? No one wants to win this game.
Lillard dishes to Hayward.
Someone has to make a shot. Someone has to win.
Back to Lillard. Shot to stop the drought. The basket
There we
good off
go.
the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists in the game.
It's a
I tell you
6-point
what, you
game.
don't
It's
want
still a
to allow too
2-score
many
game.
of those kinds
But
of
our lead
baskets
is
with the game on the
greater,
line.
and now
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
or no, just
Now
miss
here's
a
Roden.
shot.
He's guarded closely.
I don't trust my team to make a whole bunch of shots.
It is
either.
now to Covington. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
That's an 8-point game. I think we won an 8-point game with 2 minutes left.
in the fourth quarter.
Oh, don't give him free shots and just give him.
By a follow. Clock at 6. Here's Roten. Here's Okafor. So against the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Jesus. I really don't trust my team to hold the lead. That's the problem. I just really don't trust my team to hold the lead.
And a tough break is a second attempt at the line. No good.
Boy, he sure liked that.
Are they really going to set at 69 points because I said I don't think they're going to make it to 70?
Here's a follow.
Oh,
and the basket good.
that would be hilarious.
Lead by 9.
But I don't think so. They're probably going to get another point. It's 1 point.
And the 76ers call time here.
A minute and 28
They're
left.
losing by 9. 127
A minute
left
and
in the
28
fourth quarter.
seconds to make 1 point. They gotta at least do that. They just gotta make 1 shot, a free throw shot, a 2-point shot, 3-point shot. That's gotta be possible. But if they don't, I will laugh. Sorry, I will laugh my ass off if they go the rest of the minute and a half and not make a shot. Instead of
127 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Okafor with the screen on Lillard. Roten
and I
kicks to
said that I don't
Landry.
think they'd make it to 70.
The feed now to Roten. He passes to Thompson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And since halftime, he has just been ice
It
cold.
could happen.
Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Lillard attacking. Knocked loose.
Oh, never mind. No,
Stolen
they're
by
gonna make.
Landry.
No, they're gonna make 70.
Philadelphia on the break. And
Yeah.
the shot is good.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Back to Aflalo.
We won the game though.
Jr.
7-point game
6 on the shot
with
clock.
40 seconds left.
Lillard attacking. No up. And Philadelphia the other way now.
Well, the comeback
They're gonna have
holds
to
are
foul
out the
us to
window
even have a
now. I think it's
chance.
safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
And it's Okafor missing.
Yep, we won.
Utah's gotten just
They're
one
not even
before the
attempting to
3
foul
pointers
us.
go
We
down
just
for them
won.
Here in the fourth.
Let's wind that clock down. We won, guys. We're 2-0.
Now, here's Lillard.
We
He's
won this
covered by
game with only
Roten.
78 points. And if they would have missed that 1 shot, I would have been right.
Lillard with it.
They barely made 71.
And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
We did it, guys. We're 2-0 against 2 shitty teams, but hey, you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. We are. Yeah. Two 2-0 against shitty teams, but again, like I said, I'll take it. turn on my controller again, and let's see, does this help my team chemistry at all? Hey, yeah, our team chemistry is now at 15%. We're still 30th overall in power rankings because that's where we started, and it hasn't been a full week yet. But that should change after we face the Pacers. How are the Pacers? Oh god. Yep, this is the game we lose. This is the game we lose. Get ready for the next episode, guys. That's the game we lose. Yes, we are ranked higher than them. We got the better defense. I think we even have the better offense. I think, let me look at that again. But better defense, better offense, yes. 4th to 7th, 11 to 18, 6 to 11. So we should be the better team. Problem? 15% team chemistry. I'm pretty sure their team chemistry is much, much higher. How's their... we're going against their Indiana Pacers. How's their team? Not too much higher. They have a pretty... Damn! Okay, I thought my cap space was bad. The Phillies, first of all, yeah, they have a 39% team chemistry. Pretty bad, not as bad as ours. The cap space, negative 531K. Damn. Okay, so, yeah. Who knows? Maybe we can pull an upset? Well, I'll see y'all next time.